Can psychic readings predict the future? This is a question that everyone wants answered, so let's have a quick chat about it. Psychic readings can be intuitive. They can involve all the clair senses, or they can have the addition of mediumship. Intuitive or clair are normally channeling energy or channeling perhaps what they feel within their own sixth sense is going to happen. It's also perhaps using the clair skills to hear sounds or receive messages from source. Mediumship is more about channeling spirit guides, connecting with spirits, receiving actual visual or audible messages from spirit. They're a little bit different, but the bottom line, you want to know, can it predict the future? I say to people that when you get a reading, regardless of whether it's from source or from tarot or a combination of both, it is about what is happening at that particular point in time, where you are on your journey in life, the questions you will ask, the answers will be revealed in terms of what you need to know. It will also tell you about the pathway that stands as of now, as of this moment. So for example, if you ask, am I going to find love soon? And I have a look and receive a message from spirit about future love energies or love people that are coming towards you, that's what's happening as of today. But there is the mere fact of free will. A reading is a picture in time looking at the future, and then you have the free will from that reading. So you can go and take that information you've received, regardless whether you've used a reader, an intuitive, a medium, whatever the source is, and you can make some decisions about whether you want to pursue that pathway, whether you're open to that pathway. Is that something you want to manifest and keep following down to make sure it happens? If I say, for example, going back to my earlier example, that you're going to find love, these are the messages and the information I'm given around that pathway, and you ignore love, you reject love, you stay at home, you lock yourself up, that pathway will not open. The divine and the universe will never, ever, ever force you to follow the outcome of a reading. Your free will is essential. These are just pathways that the reader would be seeing in front of them based on the source information they're receiving. And the tarot will be telling you where you are at on that pathway, where you at on part of that journey, what energy are you in, and what's going to come next based on that energy. So yes, can it predict the future? That was the question. It can tell you what's going to happen based on where you are at. It can certainly tell you about the pathways that are open to you along your journey, and what is the next step along your journey, and what you need to know for your highest good. Is it infallible and undeniably the absolute truth of what will happen? It can't be. Because from your reading, you will take that information and you will need to go back into your life and walk towards that outcome. Open up that pathway. That's what Source is trying to tell you. So if you reject what the reader says, if you reject the outcome, then that tends not to happen. Now, every reader has a different set of skills. I am a medium, a psychic, an intuitive, and a holistic counsellor. My focus is very much about healing and what you need to heal to get what it is you're trying to manifest. But everyone has a different focus. So, and most readers, you will notice, and we all do it, have to have disclaimers about the fact that any advice or any information we're given, it's really up to you to seek medical, legal, financial, psychological, whatever you need from the 3D plane and the 3D specialist in that field. That's common sense. The reading and the energy reading that you're receiving, or the spirit read that you're receiving, is part of the picture to help you in your decision making along that journey. It will see what lies ahead and where you're at and what you need to do next. You can take that, action that, reject that, or even step around it. So readings, do they predict the future? They predict a possible outcome based on your free will. So know that when you go for a reading, if not all comes to fruition, really do some reflection about, from that reading, what actions did you take? From that reading, what were you told to work on? From that reading, what was the outcome if you took that action, and what was the outcome if you didn't take that action. Combine your common sense, your 3D existence, your professional advice with the reading to get the best outcome for what your wishes and dreams are for your future.